Hello everyone. Mm, okay, so in the last video, uh, we have seen how we are going to update the resource using put method. So the another one is how we are going to delete the method now. I mean delete the information from the table using the delete resource. Okay, the first thing, let's create a service to accept the student name and delete the record from the table. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'm gonna create a new method. Okay, let me copy this and I'm gonna reuse that. Create student. So here it's gonna turn the same student. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. So I'm gonna drop the student now. Drop student. Okay, what is happening here? Let me strip up. Drop student, and the real query is delete student. Delete from student where first name is equal to first name, and I'm going to use only one parameter, input parameter, my first name. So I'm going to so if I'm providing any names in my client, that particular student information is going to be removed from the database. Okay, so now the delete service is ready. So I'm going to create a resource to call this method to drop the student information. Go to student resource, and here you can simply copy the put method and create new. So as I change the method name, drop student as well, and instead of put, since I'm going to delete the record in the table, so I'm gonna use the delete API. But here is the deal, I'm not going to pass the student DTO information or XML information. I'm going to pass the name. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the path param. So because I'm going to pass a single parameter. Okay, so what we can use is we can take the path param example. Okay, you can read the name here and you can pass the information. And another thing is, in the drop student, I'm not going to accept the student DTO, I'm going to accept the student first name. So here you need to provide the student name. That's it. And go to resource, and now I'm going to, don't need to return anything here. Okay, so drop student path param name, I'm going to pass the name here to the drop API, drop student API, and you need to provide drop name. Okay, so I'm not going to return anything here since it's in void. Okay, so as I said, if you're going to use a single parameter, you need to specify something here, name. This will be considering as your parameter which is coming from the client. It's nothing but RESTman. Okay, the APIs are ready. So I have a resource to delete the information, and I have a method to get the name, and it will delete the information from the my student table. Okay, so let's run this. So before, let's go and see what are the information available in the table. So we have 5 or 7 8 student informations here. I'm gonna delete Dennis user here. So this is my API, and make sure you are choosing the delete method. So pass the name which you are going to delete it, and since you are going to return void, we won't see any response here. Okay, so it's done. To make to check the service is working or not, you need to go to the database and see whether this particular Dennis is deleted from the table. Just refresh it. See, that's all. So Dennis has been removed from the table. Okay, this is how you need to delete the data from the table using the delete resource. Okay, so so far what we have seen is in the entire tutorial, the first thing, create Jersey project, own resource, and mockup service, and RESTman client, sorry, Postman client, and dealing with working with DB, and we have seen the resource types git, post, put, and delete. And dealing with XML, JSON. Okay, so all those things we have seen in the tutorial. Okay, just go through from the beginning and write your own project with the Jersey, and let me know if you guys need any clarification or any help to implement that. Most of the people getting an issue while creating the Maven project when they are trying to add the Maven archetype, which is nothing but Jersey archetype. They will not able to get the information in the project pop-up panel. So just try it out, let me know. Okay, and in case if it is not working, I can help you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and the next session I'm gonna talk about how we are going to implement the REST API in a Spring Boot model. Okay, and thank you everyone, and